Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the Dallas Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Barnes, and it's Harris in at the point. Doncic's shot is good.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Now here's Harris. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On defense, the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. And the basket by Willis. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Dawkins. To the left side wing. Here's Geiger. Shots blocked. In transition, here they come. Knocked away. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Willis. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Willis. Outside Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, here's Harris. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Doncic. Deflected. Here's Geiger. Outside Barnes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It's...
How can you fly? Impressive!
Wow! Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Nowitzki. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
On Thursday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles. Then on Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Harris outside. Pass to Dawkins. The 3 from Barnes. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the half.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And the basket by Willis.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
The ball's knocked loose. Driving inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Willis. And Donaldson pulls it down. The Mavericks trailing. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Harris outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, stolen by Harris. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 8. And we'll be back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Pass to Geiger. Up top, Barnes. Here's Dawkins. Now Doncic. We've got Barnes. And it's Harris in at the 1. It's stolen by Barnes. They swipe it. Jackson with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Dawkins. Defended by Jackson. Got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Checking in for the away team.
Harris on the wing. Fires the 3. That shot missing. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Blackman. Nowitzki, that one's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the
First
away
one
team.
falls for him. The Mavericks making a switch here. Harper's checked in. And Harris drops them both. And Dallas with possession. Trailing by 8. Here's Nowitzki. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Dawkins. There's the drive.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Count it. Good. 6 points for him. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Barnes. Here's Willis. Pass to Dawkins. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Stripped it away. Here's the break. We've got Barnes, and it's the Prophet in at the 4. Out to the right wing. Dawkins' shot is off. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 8-point game. From the high post, Finley gets the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Harris. It's tipped. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen away. Oh, he picked him clean. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Harper. 1:10 left to play in the fourth. Poke loose. It's stolen by Barnes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up by 9. And Harris drops them both. Dallas now, time running out. Doncic passes to Jackson. They get the rebound. Nowitzki. And that one's good. Donaldson.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 10. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Nowitzki. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Pass to Dawkins. Stolen by Jackson. He goes up, and the dunk by Jackson.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team. At the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Pass to Willis. Knocked loose. And here they come for the finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.